can you give me advice if I pawn off my passport to someone with interest of 15% monthly and penalty of 20 dirhams per day? What should I do? I want to give back now the capital money, but she refuses. Well, this is called predatory practice, predatory loan practice, loan shark practices. There's so many different phrases to describe this. This is highly objectionable and very much illegal in the UAE as well. So nobody is allowed to hold your passport except a specialized authority, such as the courts, for example, immigration, or prosecution, the police. No private party is allowed to hold your passport without your will. So what you need to do is you need to make a request to have your passport returned. I have done a number of videos about how you claim return your passport and podcasts. So those of you who do not know, I have a podcast and it's Logical with Ludmila. So please search that particular podcast, because in the podcast I set out a roadmap of how you go about to make a request to claim your passport back. But in short, you go to the typing center and you need to file a request. It's called an order on petition. It's like a one-way request against that party, against that person, to get your passport returned. And with regards to the money and the loaning of the money and the fines, that's a completely separate matter. So it has nothing to do with the passport. So you should just pursue the path of getting your passport returned through the courts, and then separately, if that person wants to file a claim against you for return of the funds. By the way, they will never be able to get the 15% interest, because that's just illegal. And especially if they're not in the finance industry, they're not allowed to ask for an interest. So they will absolutely lose that case and perhaps even end up with criminal sanctions. But you need to segregate your matter into the passport versus money. Fight the passport, let them fight the financial claim if they dare do so.